This here is a Sony video cassette recorder and DVD recorder, RDR-VX560. But will it work? Find that out right now on this video.
Nowadays I'm too cool for a girlfriend. Nowadays I don't know when the world spins.
Alright everybody, what's happening? It's Jesse Ladner here, and welcome back to another video. On the last video, of course, we did a little bit of an overview of this Emerson TV. And unfortunately, I got my cable box went out of commission because, well, I was having trouble with it for a while. Like, it wasn't, sometimes it would work and then it would just not get good connection. It would like short out, if you will. And then when I opened the battery case, it was corroded, as you see there. But if y'all want to check out that video, be sure to check out the previous video. So I'll have to clean all that up later on. But we're gonna turn tables here, or can't think of the term. We're gonna turn topics here and just do a review of the Sony video cassette recorder, DVD recorder. It's let me see, we get the camera put on. It's got some scratches right there, unfortunately. It's a RDR-VX560. The story on how I got this was bought, my Momo had bought it for me, or my grandmother or Momo had bought it for me at a garage sale a few years ago. The only thing it is missing, it didn't come with the original remote, so I had to program it. It did have the VHS lid on it, but that had broke. It's somewhere here in this house. I just gotta find it. Now this doesn't have the US. I'll give you a good overview, and I apologize for this other extracurricular stuff on the top of it. But let's see. Try to get a good look best look as you can. It's got a HDMI output right there, and that's just running off of a Xbox One HDMI cable, which it's no big deal really. What's underneath it? Is there anything? No, there's not anything underneath it. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, there is. There's a set top box control port. You have your S-video adapter right there. You have your line in 1 input, or you have your line out. You have your audio out, and that black port underneath there is let's see, what is it? It's a oh, cut the wire. Anyways, knocked the flashlight out. It's a digital audio out. And also you got component video out as well. So that's on the back. And on the front here, you have got a cover down here that you can pull down. You got your line 2 in. The video on here seems to be getting bad connection. Like, I tried to hook the cable box up to it when I thought about recording some of the video. Whenever I kept twisting the cable, it kept trying to cut in and out, so I think it's got a bad connection there. It has a video, audio in. It's got the DV port in, got USB, 1 touch dubbing, the screen's right here, and on the right here you just got all your DVD video, channel tracking, which, I don't know why there's a channel tracking on here when there's no UHF or VHF port on here. There's you got play, pause, stop, rewind, fast forward, or next track, previous track, whatever. Record. There's 2 eject buttons. This one ejects the DVD player, which is right here, and this one ejects the VHS. Now, let's actually put this on TV here on. Why is it not? Oh goodness! Did my I don't think okay, let me get a different remote here. I don't think the inputs, I don't think that TV's not programmed right. There we are. Got this remote. Oh, when I press OK, it's, gosh darn it. Hold on a second here. There we go. Yeah, for whatever reason on this remote, when I hit OK, it's thinking that I'm hitting... Yeah, it's thinking that I'm hitting enter when I'm not. Some remotes are like that. Alright, anyways, I can put this away now. For now. So therefore, to turn this on, I press DVD. Because again, it didn't come with the original remote when I had bought this. And we got power. Now, of course, I got a DVD in there already. I don't know if you can hear that. I got the fans on in my room. Back into the high plains. You've got that red on the map. And of course, let me actually lower this. It's a whole lot louder. Now, as you see, the quality looks a little... I don't know if the camera picks this up. Let me actually shut off my flashlight. The quality on there looks a little bit blurry now. That's because it's running off the AV and it's video in. So this is how it works. If I press video, it goes. Not only does it go to the video, it goes to line 2. But if I press DVD, not only it goes to DVD, it goes to line 1 as you see there. So video, line 2, DVD, line 1. So that's how it works. And this is what it... My battery's running low on my phone, unfortunately, so... That's what a DVD usually sounds like when it's in there idling. I haven't played anything yet. I'll actually go and eject it now. It should be just a moment. There we are. It says open. And yes, I've been watching SpongeBob a lot, as you can tell. I actually had to reorder this. Long story why. But, yeah. Long story why this had to be reordered. Let me actually put this away. Give me a moment here. Okay, I put that disc away off video, or, yeah, off camera. So I'm going to close this for now. It's going to say load, but then moments later it should say no disc. Yeah, no disc. And I'll do a little bit of a... I'll get a good demonstration of a VHS tape. Let's see. It's kind of dusty here. Let me clean that. Alright. This says empty, but I actually recorded some footage that I ended up can't stopping because... You'll see what I mean. Let's put this on video. Now I'll pop the tape in. So the the motor engages. Now before I start playing the VHS tape, let's go through the settings here. And for whatever reason, to access the system menu, for whatever reason, you have to press input. Like when I press input, yeah. I don't know why it's like that. It is what it is. So you got your timer list. You can program a timer. The clock on here, by the way, does still work. As you see, it's... Well, it's like 2 minutes. It's a little bit too fast. Like it's 2 minutes ahead. But it pretty much stays accurate. It's because I've seen some players where the clock's just been too slow. I know a player, my mom had a VCR and DVD player. It was a different model. I've seen to where the clock was just running too slow, like after a week or so. Anywho, this is the setup here. Here's your setup settings. You can press OK, and you can set your clock. You got your video, of course. You got your TV type, all that. I normally just leave the resolution at auto because probably should not have done that, but that's okay. Because for some TVs are not always 1080p HD, some are up to 720p HD, so video, which of course HDMI, and you got your black level on, your picture control, which that doesn't even work. I know that by a fact. That doesn't even work. Progressive, it's not going to work because I believe you have to have component hooked up, and I don't. And you got your line 1 input. You can select between composite and S-Video. Now to go back, you have to, instead of doing return, because again I don't have the original remote, you have to press setup and press last, which does an exit, and there you go. Audio, digital out. You got digital. You got your well, that really doesn't matter really, I don't think, because I mean maybe it does. I don't know if that works, but I have it set your Dolby Digital, set the DPCM or Dolby Digital, and DTS is on. You got on and off for that. We'll go back. You have your down mix. You can set it to normal or Dolby Surround. I'll leave that at normal. Audio DRC, standard. Audio HDMI, of course, we'll leave that as auto. Scan audio is on. Surround. You got 3 different surround modes, but I leave that off. DVD8 audio input. That really doesn't matter because we don't use that. Line audio input. Stereo or main sub. Main sub. Maybe like mono, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, goodness, my throat's dry. Features. You got your, it has a DVD auto chapter, which I have off. Another problem I'm having with this, whenever you leave a DVD on pause, it automatically unpauses it like, I think maybe after 5 minutes or so. So therefore, if you're going to leave it paused for so long, you might as well just stop the DVD and not pause it. Anyways, format DVD RW is set the video. Auto finalize is on. And we'll get to the feature, or I can't even speak. VCR function in just a moment, but I can't. Synchron, that's complicated to pronounce. Recording is set to, you can set it between DVD or video. I just leave that alone. Set top box control. No, we don't want to. No, we don't want to do that. Go back. We don't want to erase that. Control for HDMI is on. Language follow is on. So we'll go to VCR function here. And of course you get your 3 options, which is tape length. You can choose between T120, T160, or T180. These are T120, so I'll just leave that where it's at. Autoplay, which of course I think it's defaulted on, but I had turned that off. Auto repeat, I can't remember if that was defaulted on or not, but I turned it. If that, I made a clunk there. I guess it's the tape done shut off after it. The motor probably disengaged after idling. Sorry, that got me sidetracked easily. Yeah, auto repeat is on. We can go back. And that's pretty much it. Or, I'm sorry, we forgot options. You got your language, OSD, disc menu, audio subtitle. You got your parental, which is, of course, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to create a password. Front display, you can choose it between auto, bright, dimmer, or off. But if you set it to off, what it's going to do is after you shut the player off, it's going to turn the whole screen off. But I'll just leave it at auto. I'm guessing that somewhere in there might be a light sensor. Command mode, you definitely don't want to mess with that, because let me tell you one thing. I accidentally put that to DVD 3, and I couldn't, being that I don't have the original remote, I almost couldn't get it back to work again. So if you have a command mode, don't and if you don't have the original remote and you're using a universal remote, do not change that setting, because you're going to otherwise mess it up, and you're going to have to, it's going to be complicated on trying to change it back to DVD 1. So it says DVD 1, 2, and 3, but like I said, just leave it alone. Don't mess with that if you don't have the original remote. And of course you got your easy setup, which we don't want to do that. Anyways, we can exit out of this now. Now I'm not going to do any recordings. I'm not going to record anything. Besides, I really don't have any good DVD RW disc right now to record with. If I do, then they're mostly going to be scratched. So anyways, we'll hit play here for the... See, the tape isn't running right now because it shuts off. The motor just shuts off whenever the tape's idling. Anyways, we'll play it. This is some scrap footage, which you'll see here. It says play. Yes, you guessed it. It's some NASCAR 07 footage that I recorded from this PlayStation 2. I actually shown this on a CRT TV that's in the garage. It was on that Magnavox TV, which the VHS player on it's not fully functioning properly. However, I ended up not recording it long because I had some gameplay issues, and yes, of course, back when Dale Earnhardt Jr. was driving the 8. You see I had to pause there because I had to... It's been a while since I played this game, and I had to... Yeah, I had to set the manual... Yeah. So I'll just let y'all watch the whole thing. Yeah, I did that thing where it kind of has a little bit of delay shifting up. But yeah, you can see, yeah, the game that hasn't been loading right, as you can tell. There is no way it'd be a whole lot faster than that. Yeah, I had to do default setup. I think I actually paused the recording there, so that's what I was having problems with, basically, was the game. The game wasn't. I mean, the disc, either because maybe something I messed with that I didn't know about, or being that the game disc is somewhat scratched, that could be why. Excuse me. Now let's see. Yeah, see, it was too sensitive. It's because, like I said, when you're not used to playing on older consoles, this is what happens. But I did. Well, I'll explain that here in a little bit. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I wasn't used to playing on these older consoles anymore. By the way, I did record this VHS tape directly from this player right here. In case y'all wondering. I haven't even got it up to the 4th gear yet, and look at that. Now, I did play this game again after I did a video of me cleaning up my PlayStation 2 console. It definitely did improve after I cleaned it up. Again, this is NASCAR 07. I grew up playing NASCAR 06, 07, 08, and 09. But not earlier, like 04 and stuff, or 05 and 2005 and stuff like that. Yep. And I believe, yep, so that's the end of it. Alright, well, you get the point. We can rewind it now. I ended up giving up because and of course, if y'all are familiar with Sony VCRs, they do this slow rewind and fast forward thing. depends on how long the tape is. It'll rewind it fast and then slow down and slow down and slow down, or you know, you get the point. I probably should have cleaned up the PlayStation 2 console before I did that video footage. I recorded that, heck, I don't know, probably 2017 at least. Alright, I can go ahead and eject this. And there you go, it's ejected. Just like that. Alright, well, anyways, that's pretty much it for the VCR function. I'll actually do a DVD. I'll play one DVD just for y'all. But I'm only gonna play it till it gets up to the I'm not gonna play any full episodes. No. I don't need my channel getting deleted. These discs are actually hard to come out. I'll just put in disc 9. Let's see, press DVD and open. You see the cable box comes back on because it switched back to line 1. It's closed and it should be loading here in just a moment. But I'm only going to play it when it gets to the menu selection, and then I'm going to eject it right away. So, just to show you that it does work. However, I got to turn the volume up because whenever I get ready to stop, I have to turn the volume down because the cable box is really loud. But I'm just gonna open up the, the menu selection, and that's it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm just letting y'all know it does work. Alright, so I'm gonna wait, let's lower the volume first so it won't jump scare me. And then eject. Yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to lower the volume, because you see what I mean? The cable box is so loud. Alrighty then. Well, yeah, I'll put that back in off video. I should have just stopped and left it in there, but that's okay. I'll put it back in later. Alright, well, that's pretty much going to be a wrap for this. We can shut this off. Close that. Like I said, there is some scratches here and there, but that's okay. We'll put this... Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta get that remote. Because, well, I gotta use this remote to switch inputs. For whatever reason, the input doesn't want to work on there. There we are. And plus, the cable box remote's out of commission, but that's okay. I can borrow one from a different room if I have to. Now, there is one more player that I let... The same neighbor who gave me this TV, I had let her borrow a DVD player. But unfortunately, it's... You see, this is another... I'll pull this out and show y'all. Yeah, it's missing the power plug, as you can tell. There's scratched off all the... This is a Sony DVD. This is the DVD recorder, by the way. It's a RDR-VX560. I'm not going to be able to do a startup of this because when I let our neighbor borrow this, she had accidentally thrown the plug away, not knowing what it was for. So this one has the VHF, UHF, so you can hook but it doesn't really matter because our cable provider is all digital, so this really wouldn't work unless you put it output for channel 3 only or channel 4. So you get what I mean. So it's got UHF and VHF and UHF. It's got line in 1. It's also got a S video. You got a digital out, component out, composite audio out. Your plug. It's got a fan on it too. Not to mention. I kind of miss this player, but sadly I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it working again. A little bit. Oh yeah, here's the lid for it. The front here, it's a power You got your eject, play, stop, record, record, stop, channel up, down, and you got line 2 in, which is another S video, and composite and audio in, also a DV in as well. Now there was I had some idea to where I could probably use this cable. Hold on, I could probably use this cable to hook on that DVD player, but unfortunately I had second thoughts because I didn't know. For one, let's actually see. I'm not gonna hook it up to actual power because I don't think it's gonna fit. Let me actually see if it fits or not. If it doesn't, then that's okay. I mean, it kind of does, but I'm not going to actually plug it up because I don't want anything blowing up. So, I mean, it might work, but again, I don't want to take a chance on it. Maybe JK18 can help me out on this one. But again, this is just, oh, it's caught on the bed here, bed rail. This is the cable that's going to the PlayStation 2 console. But I don't really want to chance on. Well, it probably won't work anyway because this says 7 amps and 125 volts. And this says AC 120 volts and 22 watts. So this would probably blow up to the 5. So therefore I'm not going to chance on using that on that. It could possibly, yeah, it definitely could blow it up. And I don't want that to happen. So this came, like I said, this came from the power brick of the PlayStation 2, which I'll hook that back up later on off video. So I just thought y'all might wanted to see this. I know if my neighbor didn't accidentally throw away the power cable, then we would have been able to get this startup of it too. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So there's no need to resell it because it's not going to work anyway. Let's see. My closet's a mess. Okay, we can close that. Yeah, so there's no need to sell that because it's missing the power cable, which I'll never get back. But it's okay. Like I said on the previous video, she's an older person, elderly, however you pronounce that person. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh man, Tropical Depression 3. Oh goodness. Alright everybody, well that's going to be it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and there'll be more videos to come.
We ain't hesitating, bullies get the blazing. I'ma lay him down like he in a line.